Hey everybody, how are you? Hey Orlay, how are you? I'm just getting caught up here. Let me find that. It's in here somewhere. Hope y'all are doing good. All right, let me get the sound down so I don't hear myself talk. Perfect. Hey Roxanne, how are you? Hey, I've got my my Manny chat set up. Could one of y'all do me a huge favor? If you haven't already subscribed to my live alerts, could you type in live alert down here at the bottom and see if my bot sends you a message? And if it does, you can either reply if you want to be notified or not. I just want to make sure that it's working. Good to have y'all today. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Running late as always. You know me, I'm running around like a chicken without my head, so trying to get caught up here. Oh yeah, I think I got to put this in there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Ooh, it's glittery though. Just about got everything done. Hey, Krista. Diane, did it work? I swear, I cannot. Come on, there we go. This stuff is almost not even like ribbon. It's almost like a mesh. Let's see. Let me just finish prepping these real quick and then we'll get going. I have been running around. We're trying to sell our house. So I had to go up to the other house this afternoon and we're having some work done on it, so I had to get that done. So, of course, he's running late, which makes me running late, which makes us running late. So, I am sorry about that. Roxanne, let me know if it works for you. I just figured it out yesterday, so it may or may not work. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use this in the bow. This is gonna be pretty. All right, gang, I'm just about there. Okay, get these tied together. Whew. Get all these tools off the table. Hey, Callie Mae. Okay. Get this off my cheat sheet. All right, we're gonna do something different today. So what I wanna do is, let me get this pro bow gone. We're gonna use that later. We're gonna make a bow afterwards, but we don't need this right now. So we'll stick it over here. And I just stepped on Callie's tail. I'm sorry, baby girl. Yay, good. I got the live alert working. Yay! And just to let you know that I go live twice a week. I go on usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So it gets to be too much for you. Just all you have to do is type in stop and it'll kick you out. But we're fixing to get going on some really fun stuff. So, our inspiration, like I showed y'all, here's our sign. Here's your sign. is the witch is in and out, and I just fell in love with the sign when I saw it. And I got this at Cracker Barrel. So with that in mind, we're going to do a 15-inch frame. And I've got some of this mesh left over, and I want to go ahead and use it. So with this being the black and orange, I think this would be so pretty, but I don't have enough to do the whole frame. So this is what you do. I'm going to take this. I'm trying to do this without making too much noise. We've got 6 on the inside, and we have 12 on the outside. So what I'm going to do is I've got enough of this left over to do 12 feet. So we'll do that on the outside. And for the inside, since the sign's going to be there, we're going to just do black. So we're going to do 2 different kinds of mesh. Then I'm going to do the tails. And I'm going to alternate the orange and the black. One on top, and I'll show you when we get to that point. Let me run this over here. And then to top it all off with our ribbons, to bring out the stripes in the black and white, I'm going to go with the black and white stripe, with the orange and black, and then this kind of a meshy orange. And it doesn't have a lot of body in it, so it may not, we'll try it, we'll wing it. And we're going to put it with the short black and white. And then I'm going to hopefully make a bow if it needs it. And then we'll use these 4 ribbons to make the bow. And I always like to make my bows where, if you look around at a lot of them, the bows blend in with the whole wreath so you can't even see the bows. So I always like to take different ribbons so that my bows pop. I want my bows, if I'm going to put them on there, I want them to be seen. So here we go. Put that over there. Let me get a swig here. Let me look at the comments here real quick. All right. Hey Darlene, how are you? All right, so let's get started. I can't see a thing without my glasses, so if I keep putting them on and off, I'm sorry. So we're going to start on the inside. Going to have to move this over to here. And we're going to start on the inside. So we're going to go with this mesh. Bring my chair over here. Starting like I always do, grab it a couple inches from the end. Just gather it up. Throw that down there. And we're just going to tie it off on one of these in the middle, the center ring. Push it through. And then I always take a zip tie. Everybody knows, watches me, knows that I do this. I just like mine to be neat and clean. And we'll put that zip tie around there. If I can get it in there. Okay. Cut it off. I know I always say don't cut them with your scissors, but these are hard, heavy duties. And then we'll cut this off. Perfect. Now we're rolling. Okay, 12-inch poofs. We just measured out. There's my other half. Hi.
Peace.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'll be better when I go and go.
Did you have a good day?
It's all right. about you?
So far, so good. My husband just got home. Huh?
What you doing?
Making a witch wreath. You want to help? No?
You need something, I get it for you.
Hey, Christina, how are you? All right. You almost need to be an octopus. You need all these hands. 12 and 12. And this mesh is a little bit thinner, but that's okay. It's going in the middle. It's going to be covered up. No big deal. Tying it off, puffing it out. And we're going to take this one last one, 12 inches, and we're going to tie it back in the very first tie that we started in. And we'll cut it off. Some of y'all that watch me regularly know when you have open rolls like this, get umbrella bags. You can buy them off Amazon, and you just put it in there, and it keeps it from fraying and sticking on everything as it touches it. Perfect. All right. Now we're going to start on the, oops, I didn't finish it off. Okay, so our tuck tail, we're going to tuck that under, just like we did on the first one. We're going to zip tie it off. These zip ties are so small in my hands. I have fat little fingers. Hey Leslie, thank you. Hope everybody's doing good. Okay. All right, so that's what we have so far. Now for the outside, we're just going to do the same thing. We're just switching up mesh. And if my math is right, I have exactly 12 feet, so we'll see. I'm gonna have to be pretty accurate with this stuff. All right, since I'm doing two, I'm gonna start over on this side so that I don't have all four of them bunched up over here. So I'll start on this side. Push it through. There we go. And we'll tie it off again. Hey Barbara, where are you at in Kentucky? I was just there. I think I've asked you that already. But we were just there over the weekend. We were in just south of Nashville. Leslie, you know everybody in this group, don't you? Okay, where'd our piece go? Perfect. All right, we're gonna flip it back over. Now we're gonna do 12-inch poofs on the outside. And like I say, I hope I measured right. Owensboro. Get around there. Oh. Man, it is so hot. I got a drink when I was going up to the house to let the maintenance guy in, and I set it in my cup holder in the car, and when I came back out, and it was only maybe half an hour, 40 minutes later, it was warm. I was miserable. Defeated the whole purpose. I should have taken it in with me. Two hours north of Nashville. Okay. But man, the weather was beautiful there. It was so nice. Loved it. We'll have to see if I've got enough here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more feet. We'll see. May have to go back and change them all to 10-inch poops. Who knows? But that's the beauty of this. You can always take it apart and redo it. Yep, we're not gonna have enough here. Let's see. All right, backing up. That's the problem when you're using leftover rolls. But, you know, you gotta use it somewhere. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna do 10-inch poofs on the back, on the outside. So, we'll just go 10s. And as thick as this mesh is, it'll be fine. Hi Edna, welcome. Hot. I'm sweating. Can you check the AC? Please? I'm dying.
Blowing. Blowing right there.
Okay.
Heather, what a cow.
Y'all are ganging up on me.
Sit down.
Thank you. Vanessa? Is that how you say it, Vanessa? All right. I think now we're doing good. I think we're gonna make it. How long are your Chanel stems, or do you use 2? I only use 1 Chanel stem, and they're the standard size. And I put 18 of them. I put, if you can see here, I put 2 on the middle, on the 2 middle rings. If you can see that, the 2 middle rings. I put 2 facing outside, and on the middle, the first 2 rings here, bars, I put it straight out. So you kind of have outside, and then we're going straight up. Kind of helps guide your poofs a little bit. Fills out your wreath. this is gonna look good. I like it. All right, come on. Hi, Debbie. Welcome. Glad you could be here. If y'all feel so inclined, I sure would appreciate a like and a share. It just helps get my name out there, helps get the wreathing going. Or as they say, blessings, I guess, is the new word now. Whoop, hang on, I gotta get that. No, Kelly, man, no. Staples flying. Okay. Actually, May is not my name. My name is Tracy. And my cat, my female cat, I have 3 cats, 2 males and a female, and her name is Callie Mae. So that is where Callie Mae wreaths come from. And usually, she's my CEO. Usually she sits in the chair here and watches me wreath. We are just barely going to make it. I really didn't measure that very good. Whew, look at that, y'all. We are just gonna make it. Perfect. Just need a little tail to go to the end. We made it by an inch. Literally. All right, let me tie this off before I forget and lose it. Yeah, the two-tone is different. I think I like it, actually. Might be onto something. And like they say, most of your mistakes turn into successes, so maybe this will work out. So far, so good. I'm just going to trim up that end. All right, I like it. Yeah, actually I think it kind of works. See if we can't get some more poof on this one. It's such a pretty mesh, you know, that you don't want to hide it. So, but that's what we have so far. I kind of like it. And I think it's going to look pretty good. So So now we're going to put on our mesh, and let's see here. We're going to use 10-inch mesh. We've got orange and we got black. So for the inside, I think I'm going to put down the orange first, and then I'll put the black on top. So let's do some ruffles here. Do I want to do the black on black? I don't. I think I want to do all orange on the inside. So we're changing it up. Changing up the game plan. That's the beauty of doing your own wreath. You can do whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Now you have to dig in here. That's the only bad part. Like digging for a needle in a haystack. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to go orange all the way on the inside, and then I think I'll alternate them on the outside. Looks all Halloween-y, if that's a name or a word. I was cleaning up my craft room today, getting it a little bit more organized, and all of a sudden I heard the cha-ching. I actually sold a wreath on Etsy today, so that was exciting. Sold one of my military wreaths. Or American wreath, I guess you could say. But all right, continuing on, we're gonna have to cut some more red mesh for the downside. Perfect. And I'm not opening up these ties. I'm just placing it inside, so we're building on top. So you got the mesh, tie in, you got the mesh, tie in, you got the mesh again. So some people like to open them up and place it inside. I don't. Whoa. Perfect. So, anybody got any big plans for the weekend? I don't have any plans, and I think that's nice. Sometimes I just like to veg. I may just stay in my jammies until 11 o'clock. Who knows? Some days you just got to do that. Hey, Barb. Good to see you. Or see your name. to Hobby Lobby this morning. Oh, I gotta stay out of that place. But Christmas is coming. They got all their Christmas stuff up, and I needed a Santa hat, but they didn't have a Santa hat out yet, so I'll have to go back next week. But they've got pretty much everything going. The ornaments are up and all that, so it's not going to be long. We'll be singing Christmas carols. Okay, so here's what we have so far, and I kind of like that. I like with just the orange on the inside. Now we'll go down here, and I think I'm going to alternate orange and black all the way around. I do like that. So there is nothing conventional about this wreath. This is kind of like a, you know how you have an everything bagel? This is kind of everything wreath. And I may actually do one of those. I saved on your rolls of mesh, you always have that 4 or 5 inches left of mesh. And I think I'm going to save them all and then put together one whole wreath. See what that looks like. Just kind of a mishmash. All right, now we'll go black. Your kids have banned you? Yeah, it's pretty bad when you go walking in and they know you by name. Hi Jean, how are you? Glad you can join us. We're just adding some ruffles. I got some 10-inch mesh here cut to 19 inches. And we're just adding ruffles as we're going around. Yeah, there, that's better. Much, much better. This orange mesh, I like it. It's got that orange foil running through it. It's very pretty. Hi, Emily. Making a wreath. And it's going to be a witch wreath. Or a witch sign wreath, I should say. Made the witch the other day. Hey, Debbie. Las Vegas. Ooh, I love Vegas. Man, y'all. I wish y'all could see. I've got all 3 of my cats laying over there. And they're just kind of stalking. They're just kind of looking like, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? They think I'm crazy anyway. Hi, Nick. How are you? Good to see you. Did you see we've used 2 different kinds of base mesh. You can see it on the back. I used the black in the middle because I didn't have enough of this for the entire wreath. So I went and I put it on the outside and then used the black mesh on the inside. And I think it's looking pretty good so far. I'm really liking it. Something different, you know? You gotta do something different. Be your own. And this is the sign we're using. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Absolutely love it. So Nick is going to be on live later on, I think. So it's kind of good so I can get done, do my live here, so I can pop over there and watch him too. We get some dinner going and watch some real designing. And if y'all haven't checked out Nick, you need to. He's an incredible, talented designer. Florals, mesh, anything. Definitely need to go check him out. I got the sign at, believe it or not, Cracker Barrel the other day when I was there eating dinner or breakfast. You always got to shop when you go to Cracker Barrel, right? You don't go there for the food. You go there to shop. I just tell my husband I'm going there for the food. Okay, you can see I got some frayage going on, but that's normal for these kind of wreaths. The more you touch them, they're gonna fray. They only stop fraying when you quit touching them, so we'll trim it up. Nick, are you still here? If you are, type in your site so they can go check you out. If not, it's Nick's Seasonal Decor. Okay, I need to cut some more. Let me see, orange, black, orange, black, orange, black. So I need 3 more. Since we changed it around, I need 3 more. Peggy. Perfect. There we go. Alrighty. So now where were we? Black, orange. We're at orange. Sometimes you have to think. Made a really cute Santa Claus last night while I was sitting there watching TV, but he's not finished. I gotta, like I said, get a Santa Claus hat for him. And then once he's got a hat on, then he'll be ready to go. Y'all, I'm really liking this. We might be on to something. Two-tone. It actually gives it depth, and the lighter orange on the outside is kind of an accent, acts as an accent, even though it's a base color. Melissa from New Orleans. You're not too far away from me. Love New Orleans. All right, let me put this over here. I can see better. Come on, there we go. We're getting there. Just a couple more to go. Now we get to do the fun stuff. And this poof, I want to poof out, so we're going to make it poof. There we go. One more black. If you see me, I always fold down my edges when I do a ruffle. Fold down the front edge, and usually when I get to the end, it'll pretty much curl up on itself. Just kind of trying to hide the rough edges. Doesn't always work, but that's fine. All right, come back around. Orange, black. All right, last orange going in. For some of you that just came in, I do have my message bot up and running. So if you're interested, if you want to follow me along or whatnot, just type in live alerts in the comments there and it'll sign you up. You'll get a message from my bot asking if you want to sign up, and you just have to reply to that. And it'll just let you know that when I'm going live, if you're interested. And I usually go live twice a week. Tuesdays and Thursdays. So just letting you know, in case that gets to be too much, you can always opt out and say no or stop. All right, last one. This black mesh is not as thick as the other, but I think I kind of like it because it doesn't overpower it. All right, gang, there we have it. And we'll do some primping once we get it all done. But I like it, looks good. Need to get this more out there, but we'll get that taken care of. Now for the fun stuff, the ribbons. We're gonna go a black and white stripe with the black and gold, or black, I guess that's orange, black and orange. And then the skinny black and white with some mesh. This is actually a mesh ribbon. I mean, see how thin it is? It's really pretty. It looks like spider webs almost. So we'll see how it goes. I've never had it before. We'll try it. If not, we can always take it off. So those who know me, I always go a 2.5 inch ribbon, excuse me, with a 1.5 inch ribbon. And I like my ribbons to kind of shoot out from the wreath. So we just pinch it, and starting on the inside, if we can find them, and just open it up. And you want them to push out from the inside, from the middle, push out, because you're going to have the sign there. So you're covering up your ribbons. And while you go, some people cut off their chenille stems. I don't, just in case something happens. I want to be able to tie them up tighter or whatnot. So I always roll mine down. I cut the ribbons to 12 inches. And I just take a dowel and just roll them down into little curly cues. And it just kind of adds different decoration, I guess you could say. All right, let's try this other set, see how that's gonna go. I don't know. Well, I don't know. It kind of gets hidden in there. It'll probably show up better once we get it on the black. Black mesh. Kind of blends in with the middle. But I think that'll be okay because we got the sign to focus on anyway up here. But I think it'll be all right. Back with the other one, and we're just going to alternate them. I do like the black and white. It's popping. Popping. How many of y'all are going to the convention up in the north? I think in Illinois. Anybody going? There's a string. And I'm just initially fluffing these. I'll fluff them when I get done, once we get everything settled and situated on here. Excuse me. My voice is going. Y'all, this glitter is everywhere. I'm going to have glitter for months. Be orange glitter. And this is my dining room, so we'll have glitter everywhere until Christmas, and then we'll have red and green glitter. All right. I placed a big Christmas order today with Craft Outlet. And they actually sent me a shipping notice. I probably placed the order about 9:30 this morning. It'll be here tomorrow. And I'm in Jackson, Mississippi. And I think, I'm not sure where Craft Outlet is. But that's quick. Even I wasn't expecting it tomorrow. Obviously, I didn't measure 12 inches right. Somehow, we got off. But it doesn't matter. We use what we have, right? Doesn't have to be perfect. Got to put a little personality into it. There we go. Okay, now we can start on the bottom. This is going to be Okay, so in the black tie, or in the black ruffle, I'm gonna put the orange so it shows up better. Because if we put it over here, it's just gonna be the same thing. So we'll alternate, and then we'll put the black stripe set into the orange. Contrast. Uh-oh. Something then happened. A ruffle came out. That's why you don't cut them. Because if it comes untied and then you've got a little nub to deal with, that's why I don't cut them. Okay, now I'm going to put that back in there. And tie them off. Yep, I like it. Looks good. And it looks good against that black. Okay. And we'll fluff these around. Get them going. Get them all prettied up before we take the pictures of it. And the orange and the black Deco mesh, are you talking about the ruffles? The ruffles were at 19 inches. 10-inch mesh cut at 19 inches. You know what this stripes reminds me of? Beetlejuice. That was a great, great movie. Very entertaining. I love the music in it. But yeah, it reminds me of Beetlejuice. All right. Y'all, I appreciate y'all hanging in here with me. If I can get going here, I've got some, maybe we'll get a bow made, stick it on there. Maybe two. We'll just see what we need. Monopoly jail. Yeah? Isn't it amazing how black and white can go with anything? And does go? And people use it for everything. But black and white stripes can go anywhere. This gets my fingertips sore. Appreciate it if y'all feel like it to like and share. Ooh, Lord, glitter, glitter, glitter. It just piles of it here. Oh well, I'll be a glitter fairy around here. Gosh, it's already been almost an hour. Sorry guys. I try to hurry because I know your time is valuable and you've got other things to do. Feel bad for taking up a lot of your time, but I'm glad you're spending it with me. All right, just a few more. Got a lot going on in here. Ain't a lot going on. My favorite part about making the wreath is trying to get all the colors coordinated. Get your ribbons and your mesh and stuff. To me, that's kind of like shopping. It's like shopping in my craft room. And it's just kind of neat how you kind of look at it and then, no, it doesn't go. And then when you put it together, it actually does work. That's what I like. When you get satisfaction out of it. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Looks like it's going to rain outside. It's been so hot. Probably need some. I live in a condo, so it's nice. I don't have to deal with yard work and stuff. I was never good at it. Now my mother, she could make a rock bloom. I mean, just by looking at something, she can make it bloom. I don't have that. I can kill it. But she can make anything bloom. All right, y'all, 3 more. And then we'll move on. Didn't figure we was gonna take this much time, but instead of cooking, since I'm running late now, I think we're gonna get takeout. So I don't have to cook. So that's one good thing about running behind. Hey Lori. Welcome. Glad to have you join us. Actually, my name's Tracy. I'm not Callie, but I answer to Callie. Callie's my cat, and that's where my business is named after her. But I answer to Callie. So she and I run this business together. If you're interested in following me along, if you like what you see, just go ahead and type in live alerts in the comments there, and my bot will send you a message, and you need to reply to that message, and that'll get you all signed up. So the next time I go live, it'll send you a notice and let you know. Okay, last one. Oh, you did blow it. All right. Looks like we are done with the mechanics. Got a lot of frayage though. Got to go back there and take care of some of that, but we'll get that afterwards. So here's what we have. Ooh. So far. Look at that. Look at this mesh, y'all. How pretty that looks against the black. I really, really like it. It looks pretty good. So now let's put our sign on. Now every wreath has a wonky side, so let's find our wonky side. I think that looks like the tall side over there. I think I want to do it this way. All right, so we're going to put it here in the middle, and I'm going to do it so that this part of the sign is across the middle, and then we'll put a bow up on top. So we're just going to feed this through to the back. It's like fishing at night. All right. There we go. I got one side. Usually, like I tell everybody, use a different color pipe cleaner or a Chanel stem on your sign. You know, I should have used orange because feeding it through the mesh makes it a lot easier to see. Hey, Jean. I am in Jackson, Mississippi. Now we'll feed this side through. I use black, so it's hard to see. There we go. And just tie these on temporarily, couple twists just to hold them in place. So you can go back and look and make sure that's where you want your sign. And I may want it up a little bit higher, I think. And I'll feed it through. pull out our ribbons, make sure that they can be seen. And we're gonna kind of hide that back there. And I'll do all the final fluffing and stuff before I take pictures, but you get the idea. I want to pull our ribbons out from underneath. I don't have her legs attached. I don't know that I want to. We'll see. I may need to. Hadn't planned on it though. Okay. Like I said, we'll do some primping. See what we have there so far. I like it. Okay, I think, what y'all think? You needed to think it needs a bow? I think I'd like to put a big bow right up in here and move all these out to the side and make a bow. What y'all think? Let's see. Let's see if we can make a bow real quick. Ouch. Wow, look at all that. There are many, many ways to make a bow. This is just how I make one. You know, I don't have all my stuff. I tell you what, I will go ahead, I'm gonna let y'all go and I'll make the bow, and then I'll take pictures of it and put it on there. I just don't know. I'm still debating. I may do two really small ones, but anyway, this is what we've got. Kind of finish her up. I'm not sure if I wanted to put two or one great big one. Well, I'll figure it out and I'll take pictures and show you. So, but anyway, I appreciate y'all staying with me, coming to visit. Thanks, Barb. I appreciate that. And hope y'all follow me along and come back and see me soon. So, as I always say, I'll be back on Thursday. But until then, y'all be kind to one another and take care and have a great weekend. I'll see y'all next Tuesday. Bye.